Good morning, Wastecasters. It's like just gone 7 a.m. I've been up since 2:30. Another sleepless night for me. Won't do no good to call the police, in the immortal words of Tracy Chapman. I am thinking about morality. There's a guy, one of the service users, who said he goes to confession at the local church, and I was like, that's pretty cool in a way, mate. I mean, I've never really heard anybody doing that, and I haven't got anything to confess to as such, but we've all done bad things, right, in our life, and I wanted to know from people who watch these videos, all 6 of them, what's the worst thing that you've ever done? And not only what was it, but why did you do it? Did you do it? Because I think it's possible for good people to do bad things for good reason. Also, very often, bad people do things which are premeditated and evil for no good reason. And if you are in a situation where you've done something bad, but for a good reason, I mean, justification's analogous to a lot of different moral, schools of thought, and whether or not something is justified, if it's destructive, it's always debatable, isn't it, really? But I'm like, the worst things I've done haven't been premeditated. I've had no motive, and I don't know why. And some of the other bad things that I've done in my life, well, things that I regret, were things I did for a really good reason. And I think that that's relevant, because I think that, people who oppose me or despise me sometimes might have good reason. Like, I'd despise me if I was them. But there's got to be, if you're going to act with any sort of moral contemptitude, if that's even a word, like, you've got to consider your own failings inimitably and simultaneously to judge others. Like, we don't see the world as it is, we see the world as we are. Vegetarians see someone eating a bacon sandwich, they go, that's fucking murder, mate. And if an omnivore sees someone eating a bacon sandwich, then they say, well, that's lunch, We draw our own metrics for things. But what is the worst thing you've ever done? But why did you do it in the first place? Why did you do it in the first place? I know, some of the bad things I've done, I've no idea why I did it. Absolutely. I wish I did. I wish I could understand and get some closure. But from my catatonic memory loss in my teenage years, as convenient and fucking bullshit as that sounds, it's the way it is. Like, I would happily face some sort of justice, criminal justice, for hurting somebody when I was younger, which I forgot about for years. Nobody mentioned. I'm not going to sort of draw that into this conversation. Other bad things I've done weren't really sort of bad, just turned out really bad. But I know why I did that, and if you take that into account, then you might not feel I'm such a bad person. But if you consider your own reasons and share them, if you wish, you might find a bit of clarity or insight, I guess.